The WNBA rookie assist record and the Fever rookie three-pointer record were just broken by Caitlin Clark, but that's not even the most bizarre part. You won't believe what happened when she showed up at the Colts game with her boyfriend and teammate. Caitlin and Lexie Hull enter Lucas Oil Stadium, and the crowd goes crazy as they yell her name and attempt to take a selfie. It's like a rock star just appeared on social media. Buzz about Caitlin at the Colts game was crazy, but here's the thing. This isn't just about football. This moment demonstrates how big Caitlin is becoming. She's not just a basketball player anymore. She's turning into a sports icon, and what's even more crazy is that this is only the beginning. Caitlin's star power is increasing more quickly than anyone anticipated. If Caitlin Clark somehow wins the WNBA championship this year, she will have put together the greatest rookie season in the history of professional sport. Include Caitlin Clark in the conversation, as I like to do, but we're also going to bring the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Caitlin Clark, Deion Sanders, all in the same boat with historical perspective and knowledge. And more than anything, I'm gonna blast the media as Caitlin's off-court fame soars and her on-court performance is even more incredible. Not only is she playing well for a rookie, but she's playing like a seasoned all-star. The WNBA had better be on guard because Kit Clark is set to alter the game in ways we have never seen before. But here's the real deal. Let's take a moment to discuss the numbers because, despite her amazing stats, something about the league's response doesn't add up. In her debut season, Caitlin has scored 497 points and provided 232 assists, which is not only impressive, but also historic. Imagine being so excellent that you're already referenced in the same sentence as some of the greatest players of all time. That's Caitlin Clark for you. But it's not just about the numbers. She's not just keeping up with the pros. She's leaving them in the dust. Caitlin is transforming the game in ways that we have never seen before. You know how difficult it is to sell out a WNBA game, but Caitlin is making it look easy. The Indiana Fever are seeing record crowds and packed houses every time she takes the court. It's as if she has some sort of basketball magic that instantly transforms casual fans into ardent devotees. When was the last time you heard of a WNBA game selling out? Now that it's common, it's all down to a single rookie, and that's the kind of impact we're discussing. In addition to being a basketball player, Caitlin is transforming the entire sport. Some even claim that she is having a Michael Jordan effect on the WNBA, attracting new fans and altering the game's economics. Let's face it, when you're being compared to Michael Jordan, you know you're doing something right, but this is where things get strange. With all these amazing accomplishments, you think the WNBA would be swarming to hold on to your hat because Caitlin hasn't been officially recognized as the Rookie of the Year yet, leaving supporters perplexed as to what more she needs to do to receive the honor. It's not as though Caitlin is a one-trick pony either. She spends her time leading teams, interacting with fans, and demonstrating to everyone what it is to be a true professional. They've made Caitlin Clark more interesting. They've made Caitlin Clark the biggest star in American sports. They got this conversation wrong. The ladies, the active players in the WNBA, they haven't screwed up anything. Their little petty jealousy and sniping at Caitlin Clark is why 2 million people are tuning in to watch Caitlin Clark play basketball and to watch a bunch of other women blow layups every night. The court leadership of it and a personality that is attracting fans to the sport like never before. So we have a rookie who is shattering records, packing arenas, and revolutionizing women's basketball. You would think that this would be a no-brainer for the WNBA, wouldn't it? An opportunity to introduce their newest superstar and enjoy the excitement she's generating. But something seems strange, and fans are beginning to detect a hold-up. It's not just Caitlin Clark who is creating waves with her teammates. Everyone is talking about Lexie Hull's recent game, but what's really shocking is how Clark responded after Hull stole her thunder. You might be surprised. Lexie Hull, who has been playing under the radar, is no longer doing so after she destroyed the Seattle Storm, scoring 22 points as if it were nothing. But here's the thing. She makes 6 of 7 three-pointers, which is insane accuracy. We're talking about 8 of 10 from the field overall. so it seems like she could miss if she tried. This wasn't just a good game, it was a game changer for the Fever, and Hull was a major factor in their victory, defeating the Storm 92-75. It's as if she discovered a cheat code or something, and then she's dominating one of the league's top teams. You might think Caitlin would be envious, but she doesn't work that way. Instead, she went on social media and essentially changed her account to a Lexie Hull fan page. Posting this is now a Lexie Hull fan account. How awesome is that? It's like Caitlin saying, yeah, I'm a star, but look at my teammate go. This whole thing isn't just about one hot game. It's showing us something bigger about the Fever. These girls aren't just teammates. They're true friends who support and enjoy one another's victories. You know how some elite athletes act strangely when a teammate had a strong game? The WNBA was nothing before Caitlin Clark. And she has made it into something. I know how great she is because of Caitlin Clark. The Arike Amagawali, and I'm sorry if I've messed up the name, the girl in Dallas. That girl's a baller. These guys are all working off of platforms that were already built long before they got there, and they have not elevated that platform. Not Caitlin. She is constantly encouraging her teammates because she understands that when Hull wins, the team as a whole improves. That's leadership, people. And get this, Clark and Hull are more than just co-workers. They went on vacation together in Mexico. Can you believe that? The type of bonding that results in chemistry on the court involves sun, sand, and possibly a lot of basketball chatter. But hold on, things will get better. Clark lost it at this press conference when Hull made a joke about her defense, and we were laughing uncontrollably. It was like watching two buddies lose their composure in class, and that's the kind of dynamic you want on a team. When your star player and your role players click like this, it opens up the entire game. Defenses can no longer concentrate only on stopping Caitlin. They now have to worry about Hull going off too, which is, let's face it, exactly what the Fever needed. This Clark-Lee connection is more than just adorable friendship goals. They've been having trouble for years, but now that they have a superstar in Clark, a breakout player in Hull, and a team that genuinely gets along, that's a recipe for success. If I've ever watched one, Caitlin Clark is killing it on the court, but off the court, that's where things get crazy. You would think that everyone would be jumping for joy to celebrate her success, but the WNBA is behaving strangely. Let's speak about the Rookie of the Year award. Normally, the WNBA is all over this, announcing it far before the MVP. But with Caitlin Crickets, it seems like they're hesitating, and fans are beginning to wonder. Nike has gone silent, and Clark is facing a whole new battle. For whatever reason, that's not a good look. And then there's Nike, who you would think to be. Is it because she's becoming too popular? Are they worried that she would overshadow the league? Caitlin's face is plastered everywhere, right? I mean, she's their newest star athlete, but it seems like they forgot they signed her because there are no updates or new advertisements. Her supporters are not thrilled about this, pointing out Nike and saying they have a point and Caitlin deserves more, but this is where things get really interesting. Caitlin isn't just taking it easy, she's fighting for change. She's talking about better pay and revenue sharing for all WNBA players. Imagine if players received a portion of ticket sales. That could be huge for the league. The problem is that the WNBA isn't exactly supporting these ideas. Instead, they're opposing them, which is causing this strange tension. On the one hand, there's Caitlin, this rising star who is changing the game by drawing fans. But on the other side, there's a league that seems afraid of change. This isn't just about Caitlin now, it's about all WNBA players. Although it's fantastic that Caitlin is using her spotlight to advocate for everyone, it's also placing her in a difficult position with the league. Became the first rookie in the history of the WNBA. Now, we have the situation where the biggest star in women's basketball is somewhat at odds with the league she plays for. It's like watching a championship game, but instead of on the court, it's happening in boardrooms and on social media. What's crazy is that if Caitlin wins this fight, it will benefit all of the WNBA players, and we're talking about a whole new era for women's basketball, but it won't be simple because the WNBA has long been doing things their way. Change is difficult, particularly when it comes to money, but Caitlin is the one who can make it happen. She has already shown that she can alter the rules of the game on the court, and she is now attempting to do so off the court as well. The transformation of Caitlin Clark from collegiate great to WNBA phenomenon is incredible. The Indiana Fever are destroying attendance records and dominating the court, but she's not only altering the game off it either. It seems like everyone wants to experience Caitlin Clark's magic, but this is only the beginning. Caitlin is spearheading the Fever's pursuit of their first postseason berth since 2016. The future of women's basketball is looking brighter than ever thanks to Caitlin at the helm and teammates like Lexie Hull stepping up. She's not just playing basketball, she's inspiring an entire new generation of players. What's even more amazing is that Caitlin is loving every minute of it.